Hello everybody, Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. How y'all doing today? Thanks for stopping by. We're going to have a little bit of season ticket baseball today. This is the last game in round one, the one and done round. And we're going to be at Ebbets Field, where the Brooklyn Dodgers are hosting the Milwaukee Braves. So this ought to be an interesting one. Both of these are good teams, and we're going to hate to see one of them go home after this, but one will. So let's get down to the field. Okay, it is a June day. It's 80 degrees out today, so we're going to be getting a +1 because of the temperature. No, because of the temperature, we're getting no help, but because of the wind is blowing out to center field, so we're getting a +1. Any deep balls hit the left, center, or right. On the mound today for Brooklyn is Don Newcomb. Don was 20-5 that season, and he's facing Bill Bruton leading off here. I haven't played that, so if I make mistakes, folks, this is not a teaching game. Go down there and let me know. Okay, here we go. 561. 516. Holy mackerel, Bill. And that was backward because it's 165. So we're going to go up here to his card to 165 and see what we get. And we got to fly out the left. Brings up Johnny Logan, the shortstop. $174. He's out. Ground ball to first. Tosses it over to the pitcher. And it's two quick ones. Oh, I don't want to put the pitcher over there. There we go. Eddie Matthews, the slugging third baseman for the Braves. 358. We're going to go over to his card at 358, and he struck him out. I do hits in, runs ones. Okay, no hits, no runs, and none left on base. Okay, coming to the mound for Milwaukee is Warren Spahn. Warren was 17-14 that year with an ERA of 3.26. And he's going to be facing, and once we flip it over here, he's going to be facing Jim Gilliam, the speedy little second baseman for the Dodgers. 535. Okay, I'm going to do something here. Normally, well, the last game I played, I did it by those rules that say you look at the range, okay? And if it's equal or lower than the range, he's out. And in the past, we've played it where you look at the card. So this would be the first baseman. So I'm going to play looking at the card this time. Okay. And he's got a 535. 535, it's a ground out to first unassisted. If I'm playing these wrong, please let me know. I'm so confused about these defensive strategy rules. Let me know. Okay, I'm going to use the cards today. Takes a little bit more time, but I'll deal with it. PW Reese, the shortstop. Okay, 473. 473 versus he's a lefty versus the lefty. And it's a ground ball to short. Turn it in at 6-4 into 6-3 since there's nobody on. And here's the Duke of Flatbush. Duke Snyder playing center field today. 455. 455 versus the lefty. And there's a double to right. And the Duke says, I can hit lefties just as well. Brings up Gil Hodges, their first baseman. 242 versus the righty. 242 versus the righty. We're going to go 582. So we're going to go 582, which means we're going to be looking at the center fielder on this one, who was Bruton. And 582. And that's a fly out to center. And there they are down. Newcomb back on the mound, top of the second. Face Henry Aaron. .449 is right here versus the righty, and there's a double to center. And Hank says, I can hit them doubles too, Duke. I don't know what to do about these cards. Bobby Thompson playing left field today. Runner on second. Nobody out. 484. And that's a deep fly out to center. Deep enough to allow Hank Aaron to score. I mean, to move over to third. One out. Runner on third base for Joe Adcock, the first baseman. Okay, 563. We're going to go looking at the shortstop now. And I'll pause at each time while I'm getting the cards. 563. We've got a ground ball to short, fired over to first, and I don't think he's going to advance. And rechecking things, we weren't playing in. That was a ground ball to short. He did advance. The runner, and Aaron scores. 1-0 Milwaukee. And here's Danny O'Connell with 2 outs, the second baseman. 411. That's a ground ball to second. Goes over to first for the thing. They had 1 hit, 1 run, and nobody left on. Okay, bottom of the second. See Sandy Amorose leading off here. The left fielder for the Dodgers. 141. We're going to go up here to 141 and check this out and see what's going on there. And there's a fly out to right. Jackie Robinson, the third baseman. .433. That's a ground out to third, and he's 5-3. Carl Furillo. I always liked Carl in his playing days. Okay, 580. We check the Bill Bruton, the third baseman's card, and a 580 is a fly out to center. That is 3 outs. Don Newcomb back on the mound again to face Del Crandall, the catcher for the Braves. As usual, I will be taking you out after the third inning and bringing you back in later in the game so it doesn't become a marathon. So, you know, while you're thinking about it, go down there and hit that like button so that this game and the channel can grow more. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And tell your friends about this game. It's a pretty cool game. I'm still learning my way around in it, but I do like it. And here comes Del Crandall waiting for the first pitch. Oh, 595. We're going to be looking at the right field. And here we're looking at Carl Furillo's card. 595. Why am I not? Oh, there it is, right here, 595. No, it's all the way up to here, 595. That's a fly out to right. Okay. Warren Spahn coming to the plate. 364. We're going to be looking on here. This is card here. And we're going to be looking at his contact rating. His contact rating is a 3, so we're going to be looking in this column for 364. He struck him out. Okay, top of the order, Bill Bruton. Oh, how do you know I got this card up right without mixing it up? And Bruton. Bill flew out to left his first time up. 674. We're looking at the Ebbets Field chart here. 674. 674, and there's a bloop single. Milwaukee He says, we want to score a lot of runs against this Newcomb guy. Okay, Johnny Logan grounded out to the first baseman his first time out. 567. Well, we're looking at for the shorts. Okay, and we're looking at 567, 567, and there's a base hit to left. The runners advance one base. Brings up Eddie Matthews. The Braves threatening here again in the third. 580. Oh my goodness, the center fielder. Okay, there's this. Using the cards like this is very awkward, very time consuming. 580. Let's see what we got going here. 580. We got a fly out to right. We don't have nobody on third base, and I don't think the other guy's going to try. We'll check it out here. That's a fly out to center. And there was no advance on that. Okay, here comes Hank Aaron. 2 out. Runners on first and second. Well, I mean 1 out. Runners on first and second. 416. Going down here to 416. 416 is right in here in this range. And look at this again against the righty. 6-4-3 DP gets him out of the jam. So this inning they had 2 hits but no runs. And 1 left on base. Bottom of third, Roy Campanella, who had a great career going and it was shortened way too much because of the accident. Okay, 484. 484 is right here versus the lefty, and that's a fly out to left. Here's Newcomb batting. 446. We'll be looking on the I rating chart. Let's check his I rating. He's the 3. We'll be looking down the 3 column for a 446. And that's a pop out to second. Top of the order, Jim Gilliam. 555. Here's the third baseman. I don't know if there's something about triple. Okay, we're looking at Eddie Matthews. 555. There it is. Ground ball to third, over to first, 3 outs. Okay, I'm going to be taking you out there. Don't forget to hit the like button. See you in a little bit. Okay, it is the top of the 7th, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. As in the, I'm going to show it here. As in the 4th inning, Danny O'Connell took advantage of that short left field wall in Ebbets Field and poked one out, a 2-run shot out of there. That's where we stand after 6. Both pitchers are going into their fatigue innings. And the pitcher is not up. Timeout. Okay, pitcher Spahn is out there trying to pitch a complete game shutout, facing says Gil Hodges in the top of the 7th. Now this is when they're supposed to start subtracting for base runners, getting their pluses, and I guess we could do that. I was thinking about if a guy's pitching if he reaches his fatigue inning and he's pitching a shutout, to let him go before he starts chalking him up until a run scores. Okay, I'm just thinking this is a house rule for this game. Let me know what you think about that. Should I start chalking him up right now, or should I let Warren go? For future reference, let me know in the remarks, please, what you think. Okay, here we go. Gil Hodges. Gil's 0 for 2 today. It's like a lot of his cohorts are. 6-13 plus 5 for the home team is 6-15. And that's a pop out to second. Sandy Amaros, 0 for 2, ground out to second his last time out. 247 right here versus the lefty. Oh, he is a lefty, so it's 587. Okay, so we are going to the center fielder's card. And Bill Bruton, 587, and that is a double for Amorose. Okay, come on, card. Jackie Robinson, 1 out, runner on second. 136 is a fly out to right, no advancement. And here's Ferrillo, who walked his last time. And I should have gave Spahn one of those fatigues. Okay, because for the guy. Okay, 233 versus, and it's a good, and it's versus a righty, ground out the third, 5-3. Okay, so we had one hit, no runs, and there's nobody stranded. Well, I really screwed that up. I had I reversed them. So this is actually Milwaukee's going to bat twice in a row. Because I had the Dodgers bat first, and they're the home team. I mean, in the 7th, because I was looking at the chart. So okay. So timeout. Okay, so here we go. Warren Spahn leading off. 104. That makes it a 304. And that's his threes are his contact rating. His contact rating is 3. Going to go to 304. Struck him out. Top of the order, Bill Bruton. .693. This is, you don't get the +5, but 693. He walked him. Wow, that's a high number for a walk. Okay. So he's getting his one check. Johnny Logan, shortstop. Johnny is 1 for 3 today. Wow, 616. 616, that's a pop out to the second baseman. 2 down. Eddie Matthews. 303, struck him out. Okay, so we had no hits, no runs, and 1 left. All right, now it's the top of the 8th, and Milwaukee's back up the bat again. See what happens, guys. Just have a good laugh on that one. Here we go. 601, so that'll be a 606. No, it says 601, which is strike him out. Newcomb's still showing a little guts here. Bobby Thompson. 582. We're going to be going to the center fielder. The center fielder is Duke. 582 is a fly out to right, or fly out to center. And Joe Adcock. Joe is 1 for 3, scored a run when O'Connell punched that one out. 302, struck him out. So we got 0-0, nobody there. Okay, Warren Spahn back out to the mound for the bottom of the 8th. Campanella. And then a pinch hitter coming. Campanella. 359 coming down. 359, and that's a ground out to third. 5-3. Time out for a pinch hitter. Okay, there's 1 out. The pinch hitter coming to the plate is Don Hoke, the right-handed hitting utility guy. Played 94 games during the season. 407. Don't like that. Well, he drew the walk. That's what they need, is base runners. That's going to give Spahn another ding. Top of the order. You're in the bottom of the 8th. Jim Gilliam. 617 will be a 622. 622 is a pop out the short. I probably should have showed you that chart at the beginning of the game. Sorry about that, folks. All right, here's PW Reese. 1 on, 2 outs. Should we mark that up? Mark that. That's twice in a row he popped out the short. Oh, I just wrote it in the wrong one. That's why. Another good laugh for you guys. Here you go. PW Reese. Oh, 696 will be a 701. Oh, and it's a 703. 701 is a walk. Are you kidding? Let's see. 696 plus the 5 for being the home team is 701, which is a walk. I thought Pee Wee was going to get a shot at taking one out. But here's a guy that can do it and tie the game up here in the 8th. If he can get the right pitch. Well, 338. 338. Duke goes down swinging. Okay, so they didn't get any hits. No runs, but they had 2 stranded. Spahn still hanging in there. Okay, the pitcher for Brooklyn is Clem Labine. Clem appeared in 60 games, 52 in relief, and he was 13-5. Nice record, 11 saves, 3.24 ERA, and here we go. Maybe we should have started him, but that's the way it goes. I have a system for picking up. Danny O'Connell's had a nice day, and it's the top of the 9th. Let me make sure I got everything right here. It is the top of the 9th, 3-0. O'Connell, 2 for 3. 488. Look out for this one. Oh, 488's a fly out the center. Del Crandall having a tough day. He's hit 3 flyouts, 1 to left and 2 to right. 641. Oh, check the 6 chart. 641. That's a ground ball to first. Picks it up, tosses it to the pitcher covering. And that's 2. Here's Warren Spahn. Batting again. Warren is 0 for 3. Struck out twice. Popped up the second once. 498. Okay, 498 is on his eye chart. His eye is a 3. 498. And there's Spahn lines a base hit into right. Way to go, the boy from South Buffalo. Shows he can hit a little too. Okay, top of the order, Bill Bruton, if I got the cards right. I still have them right now. Here we go. 2 down, 1 on. 534.9. We're going to the first baseman's card. That's Gil Hodges, and we're looking for 539, 539, 539, and there, he commits an error. We're going to give some life here. Brooklyn says we don't need to give them any more runs. We're going to get shut down. There's 2 outs here. Johnny Logan. Johnny is 1 for 4 in today's game. 442. Yeah, 442 against the righty. Struck him out. Oof. Okay, so they had 1 hit, no runs, and 2 stranded. Okay, we are going to the bottom of the 9th. Will Spahn get a complete game shutout and allow his team to advance to the 2nd round? I'll be showing you who they'll be playing when we get to there. Okay, Gil Hodges leading off for Brooklyn. Dire need of some hitting. 257, 257, 257, and that doesn't matter if it's going against a righty or a lefty. Oh, yeah, it will. 250, and it's a righty. So it's a deep fly to left. His power is 7, okay? And then we add 1 on because of the wind, so that's 8. And then he's going to get 20 more on the roll. No, that's just to get him up to there, not down to that. That gets him up to the should have been added in. There we go. All right, and his 4, 8, his 12, and the left. Not quite far enough. It's a fly out the left. Sandy Amaros, 1 for 2, double his last time up. 133. And it's a fly out to right. And last but not least, Jackie Robinson, 1 for 3 in today's game. That's a 0. Let's get it over here. 580. We're going to the center fielder again. I know where he is right away. I hope. If I pick the cards up. Okay, it's Bruton. And we're looking at 580, and that's a fly out to center. And that is going to be the ball game. No runs. And nobody's stranded. No hits. Timeout. Be right back. Okay, Spahn pitched a 2-hit complete game shutout. Nice going, the boy from South Buffalo. I know that. I say that because I was born and raised in South Buffalo. I didn't go to the same high school as him, except for one summer when I failed biology in my sophomore year. I had to go to his school for summer school. But anyway, Milwaukee is advancing, and they're going to be facing the Giants. And this is going to be a best-of-3 series in the round 2. So we're going to have a lot of action, more action coming up. Thank you for stopping by. This is SoCal Saber saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.